Space has always been humanity's final frontier, but today it's a battleground for dominance and innovation. As nations and corporations race to stake their claim beyond Earth's atmosphere, ambitions soar higher than ever. On one side, Donald Trump, driven by his vision to secure America's supremacy in space through initiatives like the Space Force. On the other, Elon Musk, redefining the cosmos with SpaceX's groundbreaking achievements. Now, these two forces converge in a partnership that could redefine the future of exploration. Is this the moment America cements its place as the unchallenged leader in the final frontier? Donald Trump's presidency marked a significant shift in America's approach to space exploration. Under his administration, space was no longer just a scientific endeavor, it was a matter of national pride and security. Trump emphasized the importance of American dominance in space, famously declaring, "Space is the world's newest warfighting domain."
Space is the world's newest warfighting domain.
Central to this vision was the creation of the Space Force, the first new branch of the U.S. military since 1947. The Space Force was tasked with protecting America's assets in orbit, from satellites to strategic communications, and ensuring the nation's superiority in a rapidly militarized space environment. Trump's bold rhetoric and decisive actions signaled that space was no longer a passive frontier, but a strategic priority. This renewed focus on space also had an economic dimension. Trump recognized the growing influence of private companies like SpaceX and sought to bridge the gap between government programs and private innovation. By awarding contracts to companies such as SpaceX, NASA shifted from building its own spacecraft to partnering with industry leaders, fostering a competitive and dynamic ecosystem for space exploration. Critics argued that Trump's militarization of space could spark an international arms race, but supporters saw it as a necessary step to secure American interests in an increasingly contested domain. For Trump, this wasn't just about defense. It was about ensuring that the U.S. would lead in the new space economy, setting the rules and reaping the benefits of space exploration and development. As Trump laid the foundation for America's space supremacy, the stage was set for partnerships that could leverage the best of both government and private innovation. Enter Elon Musk, whose ambitions aligned perfectly with this new vision for space. While Donald Trump pursued space dominance from a national security perspective, Elon Musk's ambitions were driven by a deeper, long-term goal: making humanity a multi-planetary species. SpaceX, founded in 2002, was built on the belief that space exploration should not only be efficient, but also accessible and sustainable. Musk's vision was bold: colonizing Mars, reducing launch costs, and building the infrastructure to support an interplanetary future. By the time Trump took office, SpaceX had already proven itself as a transformative force in the space industry. The company's groundbreaking Falcon 9 rocket demonstrated the viability of reusable launch systems, dramatically reducing the cost of access to space. Its Dragon spacecraft became the first commercial vehicle to deliver cargo to the International Space Station, ISS, setting the stage for private industry to play a leading role in space exploration. Musk's drive to innovate aligned perfectly with Trump's goals for American supremacy. SpaceX won multiple government contracts under Trump's administration, including a pivotal deal to provide crewed transportation to the ISS, an achievement that restored America's ability to send astronauts into space from U.S. soil after nearly a decade of reliance on Russian spacecraft. The partnership between SpaceX and the federal government was mutually beneficial. For SpaceX, the contracts provided crucial funding to advance its ambitious projects, including the development of the Starship rocket, designed to carry humans to Mars. For the U.S., partnering with SpaceX allowed NASA to achieve its goals more efficiently while positioning America as the leader in the global space race. Musk's bold statements, like his declaration that he would build a self-sustaining city on Mars by 2050, drew both admiration and skepticism. Yet under his leadership, SpaceX continued to push boundaries, achieving milestones that were once thought impossible. The company's rapid progress fueled optimism that America could reclaim its dominance in space exploration, even as international competitors like China made significant advancements. As Trump and Musk pursued their respective visions, their paths began to converge. The synergy between political ambition and private innovation created a new model for space exploration, one that combined the resources of government with the agility and creativity of the private sector. The convergence of Donald Trump's policies and Elon Musk's innovations marked a turning point in the space race. While their methods and motivations differed, the partnership between the federal government and SpaceX demonstrated what could be achieved when political ambition aligned with private enterprise. Trump's administration accelerated the collaboration by awarding SpaceX contracts that broke traditional barriers. NASA's Artemis program, designed to return humans to the moon, became a centerpiece of this partnership. SpaceX was selected to develop the Human Landing System, a monumental achievement that reinforced America's leadership in space exploration. This collaboration not only restored U.S. dominance but also set the stage for future missions to Mars. For Musk, the partnership with the government provided the financial support and regulatory backing needed to push SpaceX's projects forward. Programs like the Commercial Crew Program highlighted how private companies could achieve results faster and more cost-effectively than traditional government approaches. Musk's strategy was clear: deliver results while keeping the spotlight on innovation. Critics questioned the long-term implications of relying on private companies for national space priorities. Some argued that outsourcing critical programs could weaken government oversight, while others worried about the growing influence of billionaire-led enterprises on public policy. Despite this skepticism, the results spoke for themselves. Under Trump's administration, SpaceX achieved a series of historic milestones. The successful launch of American astronauts aboard the Crew Dragon spacecraft from U.S. soil marked a return to glory for NASA, fulfilling a promise of renewed American independence in space. Simultaneously, SpaceX's rapid advancements in reusable rockets and its ambitious Starship project brought humanity closer to Musk's dream of interplanetary travel. This partnership also sent a strong message to international competitors. With China making aggressive strides in space technology, the U.S. needed to maintain its edge. By combining the might of government resources with the ingenuity of private companies like SpaceX, America not only reclaimed its leadership, but also set the standard for a new era of exploration. Together, Trump's policies and Musk's innovations reshaped the global space landscape. What began as a pragmatic partnership evolved into a blueprint for future collaborations, proving that bold ideas and shared goals could drive extraordinary achievements. The partnership between Donald Trump and Elon Musk highlighted the power of combining bold political vision with private innovation. Trump's focus on American supremacy in space created the conditions for collaboration, while Musk's relentless drive pushed the boundaries of what was possible. Together, they redefined what a modern space race looks like. SpaceX's achievements during this period demonstrated the potential of a new model, one where government and private enterprise work hand in hand to accelerate progress. The milestones they reached, from returning astronauts to U.S. soil to developing technology for Mars missions, solidified America's position as a leader in space exploration. Yet, this partnership also raised important questions. Can a reliance on private companies maintain the balance between public interest and corporate priorities? And how will this model evolve as the race for dominance intensifies with competitors like China? What's clear is that this era of collaboration has transformed the way we approach space exploration. As humanity looks to the stars, the legacy of this unlikely alliance will continue to shape the future of the final frontier.